Leo Ascendants, you guys are going to be the leader of the stages when it comes to expressing your personality. So you basically need to be focusing and paying attention towards your personality. Areas where you can add a little bit of attention. Areas where you can add a little bit of pride. Areas where you can add a little bit of ego towards that area. And of course, expand that. And of course, pay attention towards that spectrum. And also, you're going to have Pisces in your 8th house. So add that towards your perspectives. Also, if you have a Cancer ascendant, which will be in the 2nd house, dealing with Leo being in the 2nd house, you're going to be placed into a situation of valuing your pride and valuing the resources that you have towards your pride. Now, you're going to be basically attracting situations and serious scenarios of learning experiences. Now, there's going to be some form of conflict in the spectrum. But if you can take that conflict and add it towards the good things, everything will basically flow out into towards your endeavors. Also, what's going to help you is going to be Venus, Saturn, and Mars, which will be in Aquarius. So add a little bit of that spectrum, which is going to be placed towards your 8th house. So do things in the dark and behind closed doors, and you'll be right. Also, 3rd house. If you got this spectrum right here, for me, you're a Gemini ascendant. So what you need to do in this area, you need to express towards your friends, your environment, and your surroundings. Express what you're thinking about, communicating about, and of course, add a little bit of creativity to that. Add a little bit of spark to that. Add a little bit of dream towards that. Add a little bit of imagination towards that. And what's going to be affected in that area is going to basically be your 10th house, where you got Pisces at. So add a little bit of sparks in that area, and add a little bit of that to that 3rd house for me. So you're gonna be working with the 10th house and the 3rd house in that spectrum. So you need to basically be focusing on paying attention towards your status and expressing a little bit of that Leo moon, which will be predicated towards your 3rd house. So add a little bit of that spectrum, and you'll be out in that space. 4th house, you got this in your 4th house. You're gonna be basically you're gonna be in a spectrum of seeing areas where you can adapt towards expressing yourself when it comes to your home, your family, your privacies, what you got going on behind closed doors, your mothering skills, your nurturing skills, your care skills, for me. Add a little bit of expressions and some creativity in your home right here, or areas and things that makes you comfortable, things that considered towards privacy. Add a little bit of creativity in that area for me, and broadcast that shit. Use a little bit of get some attention towards that area. So whatever you basically doing this ritual spell with, that's going to gravitate towards the full moon blossom. So if you plan a good season in this area, everything will basically work very wondrously well when you got Virgo in your charts. Now, if you got Leo in the 5th house, you're Aries ascendant. So what you need to do is basically be yourself, express your hobbies, express what you got going on when it comes to your creative perspectives, and of course, broadcast that. Put that out there. Let someone basically see what's going on with it.